Boom! Showtime, showtime, showtime. Good morning, good morning. Welcome to Morning Mindset. This is the August 12th edition. Friday, August 12th. We're just about halfway through August already. Where did August go? Man, it's crazy now that I think about that. Good morning. Remember, when you get here, there's a couple things I need from where you at, how's the weather, what's in your cup, and then most importantly, what are your 5 things you're going to accomplish? Say, first time here, this is what we do. Set our goals for the day, right? 5 things. What are 5 things that you are going to accomplish today? For us, I've got to print DTF transfers. I've got shipping that needs to go out. I've got a frog in my throat I got to get rid of. I've got mock-ups that we've got to do. I've got to send quotes out. I've got to deliver some orders. And then I've got 2 things to do today. I've got 2 calls that I got to do. One's a little bit longer one, and one should be a somewhat quicker one. But we've got a busy day. Water, Mike, awesome. So let's just go ahead and switch that audio on. Let's go
there, and let's see how it sounds. Does it sound any better there? So we can start that all over again. Guess what? Morning Mindset. Things don't always work as planned. Mics don't always work. We just go in and reset it, and then sometimes it does work. So now you'll have to let me know if it works. First time here, this is how it goes. This is the joys of lives, and some people are afraid to do it because things don't always work. I just get used to it now. I just go with it and just have a great time with it. But like I said, our things is we've got transfers to print, we've got shipping, we've got mock-ups, we've got quotes, we've got deliveries, we've got calls. We've got a great thing to do. We've got a great day, a great way to end the week. There are some rush orders that came in, so we need to get those out. So it's always fun when we do that kind of stuff. So let's check in and see how everybody's doing this morning. What's up, Chuck? Good morning to you. Mow grass, working on mower. Well, shouldn't you work on the mower and then mow the grass, Chuck? How should that work? Here, I do have to mow the grass. That's going to be a tomorrow project. I'm not doing that today. Well, no, I don't have time for that today or tonight. So that'll be a tomorrow project. Does it sound better now? You got to let me know. You got to let me know if it sounds better. All right. So morning from another delightfully cool, low humidity day in Chicago. Water in the cup, working on the list. That's right. Working on that list. Get that list going. Vicky is finished engraving tumblers, mail out order, heading to Granson's drama show. That sounds fun. Nap because I've been up since 2 a.m. and then the concert tonight. Wow. Well, yeah, I was up a little before 5 this morning. I went to bed. I started dozing off a little after 11 and finally called it quits at like 12. So one of these times I'm going to sleep more. Good morning to you as well, Jerry. Mike, sounds better. Awesome. Okay, 5 things. Run a cup order. Test cut new products. I love new products, right? Especially testing them, because when that's to me part of the process. You're going to get new stuff in, and you're not going to know what the hell to do with it, and you're just going to go on what the recommendations are for the manufacturer, and then you're going to make sure that those settings work for you. So testing new stuff is always fun. Estimate for fanny packs. Fanny packs are back with a vengeance, right? Man, but they're what do the kids call them? Are they calling them fanny packs? There's something else, because we're like, no, where was it? No, it's a fanny pack. No. Yeah, they're back. Bake some slutty brownies. Ooh, now we're talking. File and banking. That all sounds good. And then Renee gives Jerry a good morning. And Jerry's 5 things. Research Equid. I'll love to help you any way I can with that, because that's what we use. Order pad printing supplies. Hey, I got a pad printer. I should probably either just use it or get rid of it, right? Meet with School Alumni Association. That can always turn into amazing things. Order transfers. Hey, when you're ordering transfers, you know what that means? That means you're doing jobs. And sending invoices means that you're doing jobs. So I love it. If you Facebook user, no clue who you are, and that's because Facebook and StreamYard don't always play nice together. So the best thing to do is if you just head over to our YouTube channels at fatdadlive.com or liveosg.com. Head to either one of those, and then we'll be able to see who you are there. Yes, busy day for audio sounds great. Yeah, all right. Curtis, good morning to you. And try to get over COVID. Yeah. I heard there was some nasty stuff going around after TumblrCon from COVID. So hopefully, everybody is healing up from that and it's doing well. Alan's Milk and Meds, cut decals, bank run, inventory, pack for show tomorrow. Alan, what's your show tomorrow? Where are you going? Where are you going? What are you doing? What are you taking with you? Yeah, we hope it's mild, and it is a busy day out there. So yesterday, this week, what have we accomplished this week? Well, this week, Tuesday with Todd, we did do some brick. And we learned that brick, I knew brick doesn't like fine detail, but we were able to do brick multicolor layered it all up there, and it's not really layered. It's layered, but it's not layered. They were all pressed at different times, but we've got that done, and that was all on brick. We also released our DTF transfer pack yesterday, which was a fall bundle, which I got here. So we're not going to go through all of them for you, but we'll show some of them for you. Peace, love, pumpkin spice. There's another peace, love, pumpkin spice, and then there's another peace, love, pumpkin spice. If you want to see those are all on the website. Remember, that is on sale now, so you can go over there and check that out and get more information. Order from there. That's where you can place your order for your DTF transfers too. Ready to go. Kristen, good morning to you. Still working on cowbells. Tell me what you're working on these cowbells for. What do you mean by working on cowbells? The only reason I ask is because when me and Jen were talking earlier this week, was it this week, last week? Recently, one of the things we were talking about was cowbells, and how when I looked at what it cost me to do them versus what it cost me to have them ordered pre-printed, I couldn't believe, the amount of the low cost and difference. The labor savings alone was ridiculous. So, Mike, well, wait a minute. Why would I spend my time going ahead and doing that and decaling them up or pad printing them when I can just have them done? So let me know that. Play Uber. That's always fun, right? I can't wait until the school season starts, because that's between school and fall sports, and that I think that's what it is. I just need to get a bus and just make it work for it. Work on some designs, and I'm waiting for some digitizing to come back to stitch out. That's awesome. Wolf stock for Humane Society. Now that sounds awesome. Tell us more about that event. Now I just completely went blank, but I'm usually good with the puns, and I could have rolled with some good ones for dog names of dog bands and things like Temple of the Dog they playing. I got to think about that. Dog mom, cat mom decals. Yeah, those things are great. So when we go, when our shelter has it, we go there and we put up our booth. The one thing that I do is I look at all the other booths there too, because most of them never have any kind of signage, anything like that. So make sure to reach out to those. And I've said that time and time again, when you guys are doing vendor shows, farmers markets, events like this, take the time to go talk to the other vendors, because especially if they don't have any signage, if they're not wearing their own shirts, if they don't have any signage up, anything like that, you can facilitate that for them. You can help them out with that. Hey, we do this, we can do that. And it really turns into more of a networking thing. Like anytime we go to those events, I don't even care about the dollar amount. I always want to come away with 10 leads. 10 leads is what my goal is for every event, because sometimes, like the last time we did the shelter one, it looked like it was going to be beautiful. And the next thing you know, a storm rolled through, and it was dead. We sold a few things, but I made contacts with a few of the other vendors, and we ended up doing full sets for them. We're here. We did new canopy for them. We did table runners. We did shirts for them. We did things like that to set them up. So it's always something great to look at there. I always see a YouTube chat in the video, but never actually in the chat. Helps to be in the right feed. Yes, it does. When you're over on the YouTube side, you're able to see that. Doing them for football. Yeah. And so depending on quantity, shoot me a message, Kristen, because I can tell you what we were getting them for. And that way you can then know, hey, this is what I would get them for. And that way you can see if it's worth it. Because that was what ours was for football too. And I was really surprised on the price point, because it wasn't much more than what I was getting for blank to have them imprinted for me. So I can definitely get you some information on that. Wicked cough and headache so far. Just positive last night. Just positive last night. That's not fun, Jerry. You could be in for a fun ride. And mine was I had a couple crappy days, and then one bad day, and then it started to come back around. I don't think I still have my taste and smell all the way back for you. Yeah, it does sound like fun, right? Cool. I messaged you a picture of what I'm working on. Now I gotta see, Kristen. Where did you see that? Where did you see? Now I'm looking to see. Oh, so are you doing both sides of those? Or are you getting them with the logo on the one side and then you're adding the other? Because that's what we were looking at doing, was just put the logo on one side and then we could personalize on the other. But I love that. Yeah. Those are pretty cool. Cowbells are fun. I think I got the blanks around $3 each. Hey, I'll check and see. That way, and it's always, because maybe my source is more than your source, and then I can get with you on your source in that. Where's the info on how to get started with promo products? I've had that. It's in get a quote. Let me know what you're, excuse me. Let me know what you're looking for. Like this week, I can tell you the things that we have quoted out promo wise for people, because some of it may not, you may not think, hey, that's promo stuff there. But we had we had bells that we were doing. So those are the cowbells that were there. We had stadium cups. We had koozies. We had coffee mugs. We had tumblers. We had what is this over here? I can't say what that is because that's one there. We had golf balls, golf towels, golf tees. We had flasks. We had what's this other one on here? We had full dice up koozies. We had keychains. We had, there's another one in here, canopy tent. So the full canopy tent with it, aprons, more coffee mugs, and then decals. So we do some of that stuff we do in house, some of the stuff we get out there. So yeah, just shoot us a message anytime you're looking for any of that promo stuff. Anytime. Oh, and the other thing was full team sets of jerseys for somebody else that didn't want to do it. So anytime you don't want to do something, like you don't want to do shirts, you don't do any of that stuff, just let us know. We can shoot you a quote on it, what it'd be for our cost to take care of it all to you and ship to you. We've been doing really well with that lately. And then on top of that, we have the Buffalo Beach Party store open. We have our softball store open. We have the Smile store back open, and we have a yoga studio store open. So it's been a good week here. I need to call you about ordering DTF. The link on the website is shorter than I need. When would be good, Chuck? So here's the thing: just put it in the quote. Put in the quote of what you need, because there's the three sizes: 2 foot, the 5 foot, the 10 foot. So you can mix and match, and do that. But if it's something custom, just put a quote in there and say, hey, this is what I look for. Here's how big the image is. What can we do? And then we can go from there for you. Because then sometimes I can just move stuff around, make stuff fit, and we can go that way for it. Let's see. Always got to have more cowbell. Always more cowbell. Is there a generic catalog we could share with our clients about promo products? You know what? I'm going to do this. I am going to send Jen, because Jen's not here. Where is Jen? What is Jen doing this morning that she's not here? I'm going to send Jen a message, and then we're going to go, we're going to go here, and we're going to go here, and we're going to go here, and I'm going to hit the message and be like, hey, Jen, so this morning we're on Morning Mindset, and we're talking promo, and somebody want to know if there's a blank catalog or a place that they can send people to look at stuff. Where can we find that information at, and how can I get it to them? So see, I created the message. I'm going to send it to Jen. Jen, we're missing you this morning, so you could answer this right there. There we go. Send it to her. We'll get that information for you. Whoa. I'm going to, that way I'll put it in the group, and then I'll have messages, emails, or whatever. I'll make sure to have that out to it, so that way people can see there. Because, I mean, there's a metric crap ton, right? There's a metric crap ton of promo materials that's out there for things. So it's probably just best to go on the website and pull the stuff from there, because it is. Really, if you can narrow stuff down. Oh, that was the other thing. Yeah, because I did have a couple orders for cups. I just noticed that. I said that, though. So forget that there. I get DTF transfers and decals. Yeah, I love hearing that. That's our best thing is, when the recommendations of others, hey, he's awesome, fast service. I love it. Yeah, that is a constant question I get for a generic catalog from them to pick what they want. Like I have, let me see if I have one handy. I do, because this was an older one. So this is 2021, where he's in here, and then as you can see, it's got all that stuff in there. So I have one of those. Let me see what we can find out and how we can do that, because they want to be unbranded, so that way you're able to add your own stuff on there. So yeah, we're going to put that in there and see what we can find and go from there for you. So yeah, we'll do that. Or if we can connect to a generic website, because what we wouldn't want is, so we have our site that we can go to, but if I give you that link, then they're going to see all of my information. So, you know what I mean? It basically bypasses you. So that's not good. because then they would just order straight from us. So we'd have to figure out how to do that. So I'm going to look into it. Yeah, Condi has one, but it might be different than what Jen has. Well, and Condi's is just on sublimation products, right? That just for their blank ones there. Like for us, we're talking, where you're getting, let's open a page and see what's there. Oh, there's your, what is that? You got a cooler, you've got a tumbler, you've got a phone case, you've got USB ports. So, yeah, gels, banners, you've got all of that in there. So, yeah, let me get with her and we'll see what we can find out. So that way, we can come up with the best information for you, because that's the thing is, it's almost like giving somebody a phone. There's used to be these things for these younger kids here that are called phone books. They used to be about that thick, and it had, in your area, it had everybody's phone number listed, and then businesses took out these things called ads, and those were in there too. It's almost like giving somebody that just says, okay, go through this. It's super overwhelming. It's a lot easier, I have found, to be like, hey, what kind of things are you looking for? Or, hey, what is the theme of what you're after? Okay, golf outing. Okay, cool. Here's things that fall in that category. Spiritware stuff. Okay, here's things that fall in this. Hey, we're looking for something, high end that says, okay, here's your options for that. Ask as many questions. Otherwise, you're just giving them a book, and a lot of the stuff depends on quantity. Some quantities can be as low as 10. Other quantities, the minimum is 1,000. So if they go through here and pick this out and see it, and they're like, oh, well, that's a quantity of 1,000, and I only want 10, it's not worth it. So we always find out, here's the key things to find out. And this goes for any of your orders, right? Doesn't matter what order it is. I need to know what your budget is, because we want to make sure that we're inside that budget. And when somebody says, hey, I have a $20 budget, that doesn't mean I'm going to charge you $19.99 for your shirt. That just means I know I have up to a $20 budget, and I'm going to do my best to find you multiple variations up to that line. So maybe a shirt will come in at $12, a shirt will come in at $15, and one will come in at $20. So that way you can pick and choose which ones you want. So what's the budget? The other thing is the timeline. Because, hey, some of the stuff has production timelines that could be 10, 15, 20, 30 business days. So you're talking 4 to 6 weeks out on some stuff. So we want to know, hey, what is your real timeline on it? And when do you need this in your hands? Because you've got the process of mock-ups, you've got approvals, you've got everything there. So we want to make sure that we have that all in place. And so we can make sure that we can meet their deadlines. So you want to know what their budget is, what their timeline is. And then the thing is quantity. How many are you needing? Hey, prices vary, depending on quantity. So I can give you a range, but until we have a hard number, I can't give you a hard price. So those are things to always look at. And then make sure that customers know, hey, there can be an extra shipping charge on this because we're ordering in. There's art fees on it. There's all this, and we'll help you with that. So that way you know how to properly communicate that to your customers. Hey, here's this, here's this, here's this. Now, what I do for a lot of our local stuff is here's your all-in cost, because I'll figure out what shipping is, art fees, all that is, and here's just your all-in cost. This is what it's going to be on it. That way they know, and there's no, oh, well, now I have this to worry about this extra shipping, or I have to do that. So it makes it a lot easier on that. Julie, there you go. Thanks for now. My brain is done for the day. That's fine. Good morning to you, Julie. Let's see. I found with most clients, less is more. Absolutely. People get too overwhelmed. Like the best performing Spiritware stores have 8 to 10 products in it, because it just makes it easier for them to choose from, right? There's not all these choices. They don't get overwhelmed. They don't get lost. And like, oh, maybe I like this one, or maybe I like that one, or maybe I like this. And you know what? I'm going to think about it and I'll come back to it. Then that doesn't happen. So, less is definitely more on it. I'm not a complainer. This is rough. Yeah, being a retired RN, keep most of my complaints. I agree about clients getting overwhelmed. Absolutely. When they get overwhelmed, it just makes things, it creates more things for you, because here's the other thing. You give them a whole book, and then they come back to you with, well, here's 100 items that I want to get pricing on. And I want to know this. But at the end of the day, they're only going to order a couple. So now you are, taking all that time, resources from what they really need to try and find the stuff that they're not. So it's like, here, maybe give them a thing. Here, pick out, 3 or 4 things on it, and then we can go from there. So that way it makes it a lot easier for you. All right, we like to keep these short and sweet. Today, they said we've got a lot to do, so I got to get to work on stuff. We do this Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. I love that you guys show up. Bring your questions, bring your fun, bring your list of 5 things that you have to do every day, because, hey, That's the best part. Set a goal, get accomplished, we move on from there. Next Tuesday with Todd. I'm still not sure what's 100% on the top on the tap. Corey is crushing some cups right now, so I thought, you know what, I could always slide in there and talk about some glitter and some things with that. It's very, very fun for me to try something that I'm uncomfortable with. So that might be something there. I could be stoning some stuff. We could go on and on about the things I could do. And then we have another bundle drop, which the next bundle drop is going to be for October for breast cancer. So, you know, all the pink stuff is going to be out. So we'll have that out here. So that way you have time for it there. Are you able to have several stores with an Ecwid account? No, you are not. You can have one store per email address, but what you can do is on paid stores. So we've got a couple paid stores. I can link those to my main account, and then I can just use that same login and bump between it. The other thing you can do is you can create a category for that team store, and then you can hide that category so nobody can see it when they're scanning your site. Now, if they search in, like if I had Firebirds pen, right? If I went that and somebody just went to the website and looked, they wouldn't be able to see it. But if they typed it in, they'd be able to find it. So Ecwid, that's the workaround of it. But you can also, what I do is a lot of the burner accounts where I just have an email set up for a set store, and I forward that email to me, so everything comes to it. And then that store, as long as it has 10 products or less, free store. So that's another way to do it there. There are some other solutions out there, you know, with Shopify and Wix and Inksoft and Printavo. There's some other options out there that allow you to have those multiple stores at one place. I just haven't looked too much into them yet. All right. Like I said, you guys have a great day. We will see you next week, Monday, 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. We'll be here to do this again. Have a great weekend. Peace, love, press on. We'll see you guys.